Giselle Bonilla. We are going to present this activity with my classmate Johnny Nelson Escobar. So the topic what we use with my classmate that is my home, right? And this is activities for ninth grade. So I want to explain step by step the instruction about this activity that is to introduce the topic. The teacher need to show a video by YouTube, and the student need to pay attention, acquire some vocabulary, because this video is about different part of the homes with different vocabulary that have into the home. For example, living room, bathroom, bedrooms, kitchens, gardens, and another thing that I have into home, right? So they need to pay attention, acquire that vocabulary, because the teacher then need to create with the platform Zooms, create a breakout rooms, right? With this activity, breakout rooms, the teachers divide the group. Each group is for maybe 4 students, and 4 students, well, 4 students is one group, another 4 students is another group, right? So then the teacher introduces the topic for, the questions, and they give the question of the student. For example, can you describe your homes? So the students then they try to talking with another classmate and use the vocabulary that they watching in the video. They start talking with them and listening the different opinions, and they can have the critical thinking to acquire different knowledge about this activity. So my classmates decided to use of this activity because I think it's a great resource in the technology, because with this trouble, the pandemic, maybe the major of teacher use for give the class, an online class, is a good resource to use of this different activity. We can use of different activity because this Zoom can include of different resource, like the teacher can to share the screen, the teacher can to create of these rooms, and the student can to respond, can to give answer of different questions to the teacher do, and the different activity. And this my classmates decide to use this for that reason, because I think it's a great platform. So my classmate is to continue to explain about this activity.
Hello, this is an opportunity again to have to explain some details, and we choose a technology resource. You know that now in this occasion, in this time, as we know, we have to take account that technology is a methodology now that teachers use, because they because for the pandemics, for the illness, for this situation, we have to take into account that technological resource is a way to follow, to keep a way, to keep a process to learn, to teach. I don't know. Well, in other words, let me simplify. Let me simplify exemplifying some details. We choose YouTube and Zoom. So YouTube, in this occasion, we use YouTube because it's a platform that shows different anime videos on the subject, and student can be focused on the video, you know. And Zoom, well, Zoom is a virtual application that has very good characteristics for the development of the class. So on this occasion can make a room. We create a room, The class may have the opportunity to interact on the subject according to the question that the teacher give, and then they can have the opportunity to share, to give opinion, the point of view, you know. The skill this resource will improve, listening and speaking. Uh, well, the skill that they can develop on this activity is listening and speaking, because they will have the opportunity to listen to the video, then discuss with a small group of this photo. They are practice and developing um, the skill, So they have the opportunity to to develop the ability to listening and in the same time speaking. So the methodology you will use, well, I consider in this case the collective methodology, collective technology. Well, it's used with the transmission of knowledge from the student to the teacher and group, because the students are be able to share critical opinion that can help them in the learning process. So they can also learn through visual resource, because they can have better understand context. Yes, of course, because they have the opportunity to to see visual resource, because most of the time students learn more to see to see imagine videos, and they have the our brain. They can get it more abilities, and also get more vocabulary and other words. So I consider that. So continue with this. This is a good resource nowadays, that the most of the teachers that I was have teacher that use Zoom, YouTube, and I consider that is a good resource. Um, Not only that, at the same time, teacher and student can interact. So this is all, and have a good day or night, whatever.